going to see is 2 laps. And the top 4 horses from that particular race, race number 1, will then qualify for race number 2. In race number 2, you'll see death-defying leaps and turns as the riders will be going hard at it to make sure they finish in the top 3, because the top 3 from race number 2 go into our final. So as I mentioned, on Saturday night, our final will be run out here right on the Coca-Cola Arena. So there'll be 6 horses in our final, and then on Sunday night, there will be a special race, a race of a different kind. And I'm led to believe that our Sunday night entertainment will have our Shetland steeplechasing with real jockeys on board. And Rob, my co-commentator down there in a Coca-Cola Arena, I'm led to believe you may have one of our jockeys and a special guest down there with you as well.
Thank you very much, Casey. I've got 2 very special friends of mine down here. I'm going to have a little chat to you, and I want you to guess where you reckon they come from, all right? I've got this lovely lady here beside me who was my best friend last night. She reckons I was taking the mickey out of her. I'm not too sure what she means. But Lisa Coffey, this is your baby. This is what you started last year, and it was so popular. We're going to do it all again.
Absolutely, Rob. And you were taking the mickey out of me last night. Absolutely. You always taking the mickey out of my accent.
Okay, my good friend over here, Tom. Hi, Tom. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is one of Australia's top jumping jockeys. Hi, Tom.
Well, Rob, how are you?
Where are you from, Tom?
A little place called Ireland.
Oh, now you've given it away. Everyone knows. What about your friend beside you here? Where's she from? New Zealand?
I think she's from Japan or something.
Japan. Oh, okay. We'll find out a little bit later on. Tom, you had a ride here last year. You had a ball, didn't you?
I did, yeah, and I got a fall. And
you had a fall? Did you say you had a fall or you had a foal?
I had a fall.
Oh, you had a fall. See, it's very hard to understand. I mean, I thought he said he had a foal. But you had a fall, Tom. Okay, now normally you're riding 60, 70 kilometres an hour on something about 500 odd kilograms, and you've fallen off something that weighs about 120 kilograms, and you're probably going 10 mile an hour. What happened?
I think there was a little bit of a rivalry amongst us jockeys, and Nikita Berryman, I think she decided that I was on the wrong horse and she pulled me off it.
Oh, okay. Well, we won't have any of that. But, of course, we're bringing our jockeys back here for the final on Saturday night too, aren't we, Lise? Sunday night, is it? Sorry. But we've got to the stage now whereby, unfortunately, jockeys now are ringing up for a ride. Normally they ring up for the ride on real racehorses. We've got jockeys ringing up that are looking for the ride on Shetland ponies, which sort of doesn't make a lot of sense.
I actually had jockeys call me up and offer to give up their rides on racehorses at the races in Caulfield on Sunday to come on Sunday night to ride the Shetlands here in the Shetland race.
All right, what I need from you people up there in the grandstand tonight, though, is when I introduce these ponies to you, I want you to all pick out your favourite. And I want you to barrack and yell as loud as you possibly can, because last night, the more you yelled, the quicker they went. We had a foal. We actually had a foal last night, Tom, and we had a fall too. But our jockey was okay. We had a lot of fun. We had one pony take off, and he was not going to let the clerk of the course catch him by any stretch of the imagination. I think we had more fun watching that when they actually did in the race. But we're going to introduce them to you in a few moments' time. But just before we do that, are you up there, Case?
I am.
Tell me and tell all my friends out here a little bit about these Shetland ponies.
Well, the Shetland pony is a breed of pony originating from the Shetland Isles. Shetlands range in size from a medium height of approximately 7 hands or 71 centimetres to an official maximum height of 11 hands high or 117 centimetres. Shetland ponies have heavy coats, short legs and are considered to be quite intelligent. They are a very strong breed of pony used for riding, driving and pack purposes. Shetland ponies are generally gentle, good-tempered and very intelligent by nature. They make good children's ponies and are sometimes noted for having a brave character, but can be very opinionated or cheeky, and can sometimes be impatient, snappy and sometimes uncooperative. For its size, the Shetland is the strongest of all the horse and pony breeds. Would you believe it can pull twice its weight under circumstances where a draft horse can only pull approximately half its own weight? So many ponies are long-lived, and it is not unusual for a Shetland pony to live more than 30 years.
Actually, Case, I've got a problem down here already.
What's that?
Tom's cracked the sads already, because he's just seen the trophy out here, and that's bigger than the trophy he won, and you won the Australian Steeple, and you didn't get a trophy that big, did you?
No, I definitely didn't.
What was the horse you won the Australian Steeple on?
A horse called Megapixel.
Megapixel, from the Wild Camp up there at Warrnambool. Okay, nice horse, owned by some friends of mine actually, but You've given them one of their moments of glory with Megapixel. He's a great old jumper, Megapixel. Well, I'm looking forward to tonight, Tom. I'm just going to have to get you to help me do a little bit of commentating. You'd love to be on board, wouldn't you?
Definitely love to be on board here, especially with the crowd here.
Especially with the crowd here. Do you like a crowd, do you?
It makes it a bit better, I suppose.
It does make it a little bit better too. Just remember, we had Chris Simons fall off in front of this crowd here last year, and we all remember it. So we'll tell everybody from here on that you had a foal. You didn't have a fall. Lise, some excitement we're going to have in a moment. Now, just explain very quickly, because I think, I'm not too sure whether Case did up there before, we've got a couple of scratchings tonight. So we've only got 4 in our race. But what we're going to do, our first heat, we're going to have 2 laps, and the last horse we're going to pull out. And then in our second race, we're going to go around again just for 1 lap. And those 3 horses go through to the final against the 3 from last night, or are we only sending 2 through to the final?
We're sending 3 through.
3.
3.
We're sending 3 through. Aren't we going to send 3 through? Actually, it's hard to say that. 3 through or 3 true. You know what I mean. As I said, they were. And it's say that again for me, Tom.
I said first, second, and third.
First, second, and third. Okay, we know exactly what you mean, Tom. All right. Have we got our horses up there yet, Case?
We should have. They're pretty much ready and marshalled. So if you'd like to introduce them out and let them be seen to our mounting yard down in front of the grandstand.
I can see Chief Steward Jackie up there. We're going to have our barrier draw down here. Are you ready up there, Jackie? Steve? Well ready to bring our horses out onto the track? Let me introduce them to you. Ladies and gentlemen, number 1, and I'm going to call them by their nicknames because their stud names are very, very long. His stud name is Kobe Boyne Selena, and it's to be ridden by Tilly Fair. So we'll just call him Selena. Is that okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to have a look, pick out your favourite. All those who are going to barrack for Selena tonight, let's hear it from you. Oh, Selena, you've got about 10% of the audience out there. Okay, number 2. If they're coming out in racebook order, this is Simon. His real name is Haywick Simon, to be ridden by Tarly Atkinson. Come on, Simon. All the little kids will barrack for Simon. Do you remember that nursery rhyme, Simple Simon met a pieman going to the fair?
No, I think that
said Simple Simon to the pieman. What have you got there?
I think that was in your time.
That was in my time. Pies I've got there. Okay, so that's Simon. Now we've got 3 and 4 out, so naturally in Australia we go to 5. We don't go to 3 and 4. So we go to 5. We do things a bit differently, Tom. Otway View Explorer is his name, to be ridden by Ellie Burra. So come on, Explorer. Come out and strut your stuff with me. Little black and white pony. Who's on Explorer tonight? Oh, goodness. We've got all the cheap seats up here. They're on Explorer tonight. They're on the hill at Flemington. Well, I like Explorer's colours. Black and white. He's pretty, isn't he? Okay, number 6. I reckon this is going to be the favourite for the race. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you Firecracker. I told you, the name says it all. He's the smallest of them out there, but he's a real firecracker. He's going to be ridden by Cohen Wade tonight. So all of you who are going to barrack for Firecracker, let's hear it. Oh, Firecracker's gone into a very short odds-on favourite here, Tom.
I think he is. He's a more following, I think, than Gary Ablett last night.
That's a good analogy, anyhow. Okay, let's introduce our jockeys to you. Don't forget, for the horse that you've got, you give a big cheer for your jockey. Jockey number 1 is Selena. Tilly Fair. Come on, Tilly. Actually, these colours look a bit familiar, Tom.
They do. I think a certain Darren Weir, they look an awful lot like a certain Darren Weir, the trainer in Ballarat.
Well, do keep an eye on the bookies board over here, because if it's a Weir-trained horse, there could be a bit of money for it. And if there is, get on. Okay, let's go to our second horse, to be ridden by Tarly Atkinson. Simon. Come on, Tarly. Oh, have a look at these colours, Tom. Who are they?
I think they're a little bit more familiar, aren't they?
They are very familiar. For those of you who can remember a horse called Black Caviar, these are her colours, the salmon with the black spots. And, of course, she became a mum only 10 days ago, didn't she? A little filly foal. So we welcome Tarly out here aboard Simon in the Black Caviar colours. I think we met Tarly last year, didn't we? Weren't you out here last year? You were out here last year? Good girl. Lovely to have you back. Okay. And the year before that. And the year before that. How old are you? 23. 11. Are you really? You're that old? You're a midget. Hey? Can I have a look at your driver's licence? Hey? Have you got a driver's licence?
No.
Well, if you're 23, surely you must have a driver's licence.
No.
How old are you, really?
11.
You sure? Yeah. Okay, just keep an eye on that. Oh, here's our other jockey coming out. I nearly forgot all about her. This is Explorer's rider, isn't it? She's not sure. Are you the jockey for Explorer? No? Your pony's name's Arnie. That's probably his stable name. What's his proper name? Otway View. That's Explorer. Otway View Explorer. So this is Ellie. Ellie Boora, is it Ellie? She's got the she's got the luck of the Irish here, Tom. Hey, that's not a 3-leaf clover. That's a 4-leaf clover. Why are they so lucky?
Because they're very rare, apparently.
Are they? Okay, a little bit like Lisa over here. Let's have a look here. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the popular actor jockey about to join us. Cohen Wade. He's aboard Firecracker. These are the colours that won last year, actually. The rainbow colours. I could actually say something there. He's down from Dalesford. A lot of rainbow colours up in Dalesford. Come on. Come on, Cohen. Any time today would be great. Can you run any quicker than that? The race will be over by the time you get here. Let me go along and have a quick chat to a jockey. Boy, gee, I tell you what, he's got a smile from ear to ear. Hi, Cohen. How are you?
Good.
Have a look. Where's my cameraman gone? Over here. Have a look at the smile on this bloke here. Now, tell me, how's your confidence tonight, mate?
Very high.
Very sorry?
High.
Very okay.
Yes.
I thought that's what you said. Let me move down here. Ellie, tell me a little bit about your confidence tonight.
Okay.
Okay, just okay. All right, 23-year-old. Stop now. Don't start damn giggling when you get out there, will you?
What?
You won't start giggling out there, will you?
No.
This is serious. All right, a lot of money up for grabs here.
Very serious.
Very serious. All right. How's your confidence tonight?
Real good.
Real good. Can you give us an idea of what you reckon, how you might run the race?
Ooh, I don't want to give it away.
Oh, don't want to give it away. Okay, starting to sound like a real jockey. You've been talking to Tom. What are we going up here? Oh, no, they're just having a little bit of grass. Some of us perform better on grass. Now, who have we got here? Let me have a look. This is Tilly. Tilly, Selena. There's a bit of confidence over here behind me. Do you reckon you can knock them off tonight?
Yeah.
You know, you come out of gate number 1, so what you've got to do, Tilly, is stay to the inside all the way around here and make them work around the outside and cover more ground, okay?
Yeah.
And if they get close to you, Tilly, you know what you've got to do?
Yes.
Give them a little bit of a nudge, all right? Just a little bit of a nudge. Sorry? Have I backed Tilly? Oh, actually, I like the smile on the little bloke down the end here. Hey, he's a smile I could take home. Hey, okay, let's move them over. Okay, barrier draw. Okay, come on over here, kids. I told you you're out of gate 1 before, but you're only number 1. Put your hand in there. Just put your hand in there and pull one out. Now you've drawn barrier 3. So you come out of barrier 3, all right? You with me? Okay. All right. Come on, Black Caviar. She's drawn barrier 4. Now you're on the extreme outside. Give you a little tip here. Tom will tell you, just get from the outside, come across them, crunch them up, and all of a sudden go around the outside. All right, come on, Ellie. Let's have a look and see what you've drawn here. You've drawn barrier 1, so you've got the gun, Ellie. All right, we have 1 left to go. Cohen, I hope you draw the right barrier here. What do you reckon you'll draw?
2.
2, I hope you do, because that's all we've got left. So it's barrier number 2. All right, now, go and mount up your horses, folks. Let me go around one more time, Tom, and we'll just find out who the crowd's with at this present point of time. Give us a bit of a yell for Selena. A little bit of a yell for number 5 for Explorer. A little bit of a yell for number 2, Simon. Oh, they've come alive over here on the right-hand side. They didn't pay to get in either. Okay, and now let's give us a yell for number 6, Firecracker. And the big money's on Firecracker. All right, you're in the starter's hands. Now, at least you're the starter. Did you realise that? That thing that you've got in your hand. Don't do what you did last night and frighten the hell out of the kids and the horses. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Royal Melbourne Showgrounds for a race that's going to be quick, thrilling, the race of life and death. Not really. Oh, hang on, Jackie. The stewards just told me that they can walk up and have a look at the first fence. Oh, yes. So you forgot too, didn't you? Tom, what do you do? Tell us what you do. Go on, kids, pop your pony down and let them have a look at the first fence. Now, just remember, you've got to jump it. You don't have to eat it. Okay? You with me? Tom, what do you do in a real race? Why do you take your horse to have a look at the fence?
Usually they can be a little bit quirky and just...
A little bit what?
A little bit quirky.
Oh, quirky. Okay.
Quirky, yeah. So just for their own peace of mind, you bring them down, give them a look at the first, and they have a little look around, they have a little snort, and they're happy then.
Have a little snort. So they have a drink down there too, do they? Okay, all right. All right, for those of you who haven't understood what they've said tonight, we're going to translate in English. You can pick it up on a CD on your way home. Okay. Come on, team, back you come. A little bit worried about here by Selena. She's having a real good look around over here for Tilly. Here we come. Line up, guys. Only 4 of you. 2 laps. You with me? 2 laps. Nothing more than 35 kilometres an hour either, please. I tell you what, all very well behaved tonight too. When you hear the noise go, come on, Simon, face the other way. Oh, away and racing this time. Got off to a flyer here. And Firecracker, the favourite, has jumped straight to the front. Approaches the first, and he stands back and lets fly. Firecracker leads quite nicely here from Simon. Leaps the second with a lot of aplomb. And sitting right on his heels here is little Simon. I reckon she's waiting to have the last crack at him. It's Firecracker in front by a couple of lengths. Simon goes into second spot. Let's see who's getting into third spot at the moment on the outside. This looks like it could be Explorer. And then bringing up the rear here is Selena. Around the corner with a lap to go. And it's Firecracker still leading at the moment. Sitting right on him is Simon, waiting to have a crack on the inside. Firecracker leaps. Saw Simon pulled one down. He's still on his feet though. Firecracker in front. Come on, fans. Where's all the Firecracker fans? Here comes Firecracker. Up over the last. He wins with a leg in the air. Wins by a couple. Oh, she's trying to beat him home, but she's all too late. Second home is Simon. Now let's see who's going to pick up third money. Here's a real go here. One's starting to fly, one's starting to stop. Oh, I think I'll have to give it to Explorer. And last home is Selena. Well, the money's gone astray. But let me tell you, the favourite has won. Now, after having a look at last night, at least, and having a look at tonight, I reckon we could have a cracking race on Saturday night.
I reckon Saturday night is probably going to be the fastest Shetland steeplechase final we've seen yet.
All right, and we're live streaming it too Saturday night, so if you can't come Saturday night, we want you to come back again. We'll live stream it so you can sit at home and watch it. And then Sunday night you can have a laugh because we'll watch the real jockeys try and go around. Well done, guys. Where's my winner? Where are you, Firecracker? Where's my cameraman? I reckon even if he lost, he'd still have that good smile. Hey, they're a good set of barters you got on you there.
Yes.
Yes. Now, tell me, good tactics, straight to the front?
Yes.
Now, the little horse number 2 was breathing right down your neck. Did you know she was there?
Yes.
Did you have a chat on the way around, the 2 of you?
No.
Did you talk to your horse on the way around?
No.
Why not?
Because.
Because, okay, that's fair enough. That's a very good reason. That's a good enough reason. I'm not talking to my horse because. We're actually going to have a talk to a horse on Saturday night, aren't I? Oh, you can say that too, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of horse whispering on Saturday night. All right, final 3. Thank you very much, Selena and Tilly over there for competing. Are we going to let them get their breath back? Are we ready? Away this time. We'll have a look at Firecracker. He's away to a good start. Into second spot again is Simon. Come on, Simon Barracus. Let's see if we can get him home over Firecracker. She sneaks up on the inside, but he's jumping too well, the little leader in Firecracker. Have a look at him. He's going with a wing on every foot. Oh, stands back and lets fly and lands 20 feet the other side. Firecracker, she's going to sneak up on the inside. Is she going to get there? I don't think she will. The little rider's down on the neck of Firecracker and he gets home. Whoa. And coming in on Sunday, across the line in third spot is number 5 in Explorer. The good news for Explorer, she didn't want to spend too much petrol out here tonight because she's got that final, of course, on Sunday night. All right, come over here and let's get our surprise and our prizes and our medallions, guys. I love this little pony. I love the way he let fly with the one over the back here, Tom. You'd love to have been on him in the Grand National. You could have gone under the fence.
Yeah, I think he's a little bit. That jockey's a little bit more brave than I am.
He is brave, isn't he?
I know what, though. If that was me, I was the rider of the second place getter. From my view up here in the broadcast box, I'd be nearly viewing the Stewards film coming around into the home straight.
Ah, look, she was just a little bit unfortunate because the horse was breathing that heavily in front that it fogged her glasses up and she couldn't really see where she was going.
I think some fantastic riding by our juniors out there. That was marvellous.
Was a great run, wasn't it? So well done, Cohen. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put your hands together for our winner. And we'll get Tom to make the presentation. Thank you very much, Tom. One of the country's leading jumping riders you're getting to meet there, Cohen. Thanks, Tom. Tom's giving him a couple of words of advice. Second is Simon, ridden by Tarly Atkinson. Well done, Tarly. Congratulations. And third is Otway Explorer, ridden by Ellie Bura. Well done, Elle. Congratulations. See you back here on Saturday night for the final. Where's my clerk of the course? We're going to take you on a lap of honour. No, we're not going on a lap of honour. Go for it. All right, now, I just want you to trot around nice and quietly, okay? Can you hear me out there? Raise your hand. Take your hands off the steering wheel. Nice and quiet. That's it. Let's not rush. We want you back here Saturday night. Now you can go. Where you go? Let him go. Go, Firecracker. Tell you what, give them an inch, they take it hard, won't they?
Absolutely fantastic.
Well done, guys. Thank you very much. Have a look at Uncle Steve up there saying, slow down, slow down.